Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're having a good one. Now, I know I haven't made any of these videos in a while, but I really want to share this with you because a lot of people ask me, hey, did you switch up your sensitivity? You look a lot better. You've gotten better over the past couple of videos, and it is true. I think I've found a method that if you do it consistently every single day, it's going to make you a lot better of a player in general. So what I actually do is I have a warm-up routine that I go through every single day before I start ranking or scrimming. Now this might seem a little bit extra to you, but you don't need to do all of it. You can do a part of it. It just even a little bit will help you get better, especially if you do it consistently. So first off, what I do is I actually go into my settings here for my match finder, and I go to domination, and I make sure to set it for Nuketown, and I find my two most used weapons. So for me, my two most used weapons is I have my MSMC class here, and then I also have my AKS Metal Note. And you do want to put Vulture on here because you just want to be mainly using these weapons. So now you're going to want to identify the one with the least amount of recoil, and obviously the AKS has a lot less recoil than the MSMC. So I'm going to make that my default class, going to back out, and then I'm going to hop into a match. Now before we actually go into the match, I want to kind of talk about what you should be focusing on in the map. So this first game, you really just don't want to be focused on how many deaths you have. Just focus on hitting as many shots as you possibly can. And at the end of the match, in the top right hand corner, you can look at your accuracy and try to have that as high as you possibly can. Just focus on playing smart, winning gunfights, and hitting as many shots as possible for this first game. Now I'm actually going to play a quick match and kind of talk through what I'm doing, and then I'm going to go on to part 2 of this warm-up. If you want to skip ahead, I'll have a timestamp right here on the screen. Alright, so we actually found a Nuketown Dom match, and make sure to use your weapon with the least amount of recoil for the first map. Second map, we're actually going to be using the MSMC, but like I said, we're just going to focus on getting kills. I don't really care about the objective that much because I'm just trying to warm up, and I am just trying to hit as many shots as possible. And you don't want to use VTOL or anything if you actually get it, just because you're going for gun kills. As you can see, I have 2 score streaks, but I'm not actually using them. I just want to keep using UAVs so I actually know where they are. See, like, it is okay to die. I don't know how I hit him. I thought he was way behind that. Now a lot of these guys are bots, but that's not that bad, because what you're just going to be doing is focusing on hitting shots and trying to just get your fingers stretched out and warmed up. Now the reason that you're actually using a weapon with low recoil is, like I said earlier, just to kind of get your fingers loose and get your sensitivity, like get your muscle memory back. I don't really want to be using my specialist either.
Changing mag.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Keep it up.
If this video is too long, I might cut this down to 1 round, so you might be transitioning right now to the second. Alright, so that was a good warm-up game. You guys can't see, but I got 31% accuracy, which is not that great to be honest, but it is my first game on. Now we're actually going to be going and using the MSMC, because it kind of helps. First off, I used a gun with very little recoil because I kind of wanted to just get my muscle memory back to my sensitivity, and now I kind of want to get my muscle memory ready for controlling recoil. So I'm just going to play a round of this. Now remember to choose your weapon with a lot of recoil, and I'll probably only actually be posting like half of this game, but when you're actually warming up, it's good to just play the whole game with it. So play 2 whole games of domination, 1 with little recoil, and then 1 with a bunch. Yeah, on B. See, and you just want to slowly get used to this. You can, of course, shorten this down and maybe just play a half of a game with one weapon, then the other half with the other weapon, if you don't really have time. But this definitely is going to help you become a better player. What the? These guys are not moving out of their spawn.
Losing B. Losing Bravo. Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
I did not think that was a person. I honestly thought that was a dead body.
Capturing Alpha. Losing B. Losing Bravo.
Oh, I saw that too. I saw that. But it doesn't really matter because, like I said, it's just trying to get your aim warmed up. Alright, so all I'm going to be doing, obviously, is just the first half. But now we're just going to go into part 2 of my warm-up and what I actually do after I play 2 matches. Alright guys, for part 2 of my warm-up that I do every day is I set free-for-all and I play 2 matches. And what I focus on during these matches, it doesn't really matter what weapon you're using, because this time around you're not going to be focusing on recoil or aiming. That was just what the first part was about. This one is about actually game sense and awareness. Since you're playing free-for-all, everyone is your enemy. So that means you're going to have to be aware at all times. You could get triple teamed, you could get double teamed. So there's just so many situations that can happen in free-for-all. And what I like to do is I actually like to set a goal before I go into the match and try to hit that goal every single game. It's alright if you do not hit the goal, but that's just what you should try to strive for. So my goal is actually I like to go 20-3. And I do hit that, but a lot of the time I don't. Don't be disappointed if you don't. Just go for it next game. So it's all about having good awareness and map positioning. Since this is a larger map, I think I'm just going to use my AKS. Okay. I hear a guy underneath me. Just not sure what he's doing.
UAV recon ready for deployment. UAV online.
This guy coming up the ladder.
Killer drone on standby. Predator missile on standby.
So he was just sitting at the door and he didn't even fire. Oh god, that was bad. I heard him shooting beside me too. I don't know, I just didn't react. See, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about awareness. There's just so many enemies.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by.
Oh god. I meant to click my UAV.
Deployed. Bring it up, squad. UAV online. It's empty. Enemy UAV spotted.
See how I'm kind of positioning myself? Now I'm just gonna do something stupid. Kind of getting bored of that area. Where are you? $20-1, so I did do pretty well and I actually got my goal. And normally I would just play another one, but I'm obviously not going to record another one, just make this video too long. So that is my warm-up, and if you do this every day before you start ranking or just scrimming with your team, you're going to notice a big improvement and you should get a lot better. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to click that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.